Hi everyone, I'm Transfemerate. Welcome to some more standard Magic Best of 3 gameplay. I am back on my Boros BS. I have, since the last time I ran through this deck, I have submitted to a few Arabellas. Also have some main board Doorkeeper Thralls. Gotten rid of some of the hate the requisitioned raids, popped them in the sideboard. Also gotten rid of the Razorkin Needlehead. Hoping that today will be a little bit more, a little bit more successful than previous days. Played a few games of Best of 3 recently, but still only one win from the bottom of Platinum. Generally tends to be the way that I start off my months, have a bit of a struggle for a bit, switch things about, and then somehow go on some crazy win streak. So see how we do here. Be on the draw. Let's see. This feels like a pretty good hand to me. Get turn 1 Elegant Parlour, turn 2 Arabella, turn 3 Firebender Ascension. Yeah, seems pretty alright. Depending on what I draw, I may save the Elegant Parlour. Might drop a Goblin turn 1, might actually be a better idea. I think I will. Get a bit aggressive. I might be the bank bounce sort of deck. One for the take. Cast Arabella, see what he does. If they end up killing the Arabella, it's not the worst thing in the world. No more lies. Also not the worst thing in the world. Can potentially kill their turn 3 play if I need to. I don't need to, so I'm just going to drop an Elegant Parlour. Nesting Bot. I think I can do better than that on the draw. I'll bin that. Get in for an attack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Firebender's Ascension, see if I've got another counter spell. Rather them counter that than any of the other 3 that I've got in hand. No more lies. Right. And Fire Magic. Okay, so 2 cards in hand, it's really not all bad. It's going to pass turn. I'll play Doorkeeper Thrall if they end up playing anything in their turn. And Get Lost, got the 2 of them that I can hit any of their potential plays with. See what goes on here, see if they can waste another counter spell. Alright, let's attack for 1 with the Doorkeeper. He drops down the second main, hold up and Get Lost. It's going to be another counter spell. No, can play until the end of next turn. 3 steps ahead. It's alright by me. Stock up. Not going to be able to play 3 steps ahead on my turn, which is nice. Might be getting some sort of counter spell in. Ancient Cornucopia. Attack. We go to 8, I'm at 16, that's alright. Grease Wrench, and I can potentially, if I want to, pop the Grease Wrench, maybe discard 1 of the Get Losts, depending on what they play this turn. Cornucopia, gain a life. Seems alright to me. Do that, drop 1 of the Get Losts. Really not what I wanted. Definitely really not what I wanted. Play the Vantage. Swing all in. Don't want them gaining extra life, so I'm actually just going to pop a Get Lost on my own creature. We'll go Explore the Thrall. Get Lost, don't really want that, and I'll Explore the Thrall again. Lightning Helix, yeah, let's keep that on top. Just now that Lightning Helix doesn't kill the Thrall, and I think that's going to be a better have in hand. Consult, 3 mana open. What's he gonna do? Pass the turn. Go straight through combat. Attack him, see what happens. Don't need to play this plains at all. Another consult. And depending on what they play, potentially still looking at lethal next turn. Oh, they're getting 2 life, so not quite lethal. Their judgment? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. And at least I get a fail. Yep. And just pass through. The most exciting of games, unfortunately. Oh, yep, definitely not the most exciting of games. What's that? 4, 8, 9, 10. 10 lands of 21 cards. It's a little bit rough. Let's ping one of the prowess monks. Up to 15. I mean, in reality, those couple of no more lies really were a little bit rough. Nesting bot, see if they counter it. No, don't. Cool, start my engines, not much I can do. Songcrafter, get back something. I don't think here, with the amount of life they're gaining, the card draw they have, that I can get a win. It's kind of unfortunate. I think... What do we do here? Probably a couple of requisition raids. Some soul guides, a couple of high noons, and maybe a couple of dawn's truces. Definitely want to keep all of the voices. Might take out 2 lightning helix. Take out 1 of each of the bot and the goblin for the extra 1-drops. Can probably take out all of the doorkeeper's thralls. Doesn't look like. I might just keep 1 in, see what else I can side out. Get the 3 Alabellas, keep the 4 firebenders. Probably actually take all of the doorkeeper's thralls. And maybe take out a single Downey. Go into game 2. Don't really think any board light's going to be too handy, but protecting the stuff that I've got on the board, on the play a little bit easier. I can, you know, hit one of my 2 drops without having to worry about... Oh, Voice of Victory. Fantastic. Advantage turn 1 for a nesting bot. Turn 2 Voice of Victory. Stopping some of their counter spells, which is very, very nice. Oh, wonderful. And then turn 3 I can Firebender, Ascension and Soul Guide. I feel like that's not a bad way to start a game. Use it to either bin their graveyard or to draw a card. Pay 2 life. Firebender, Ascension, main 1, so get the trigger off Voice of Victory. Attack in. I will actually just play the Soul Guide. Nothing in the bin to hit right now, but if they do end up in the graveyard somehow next turn, we'll need to do something with it. Cornucopia. Oh, that's totally fine if they got a 1-drop. No, they do not. Alright, Firebender Ascension again. A Firebender, swing in. Unfortunately, I am very vulnerable to, say, fire magic for most of my things. I keep the nesting bot in hand in case I need to replay it next turn. Otherwise, I am threatening lethal pretty badly. Have they got a Wrath? No. Red mana? Yeah, they do have a Wrath. That's okay, I make 1 servo. What have they got with 1 red mana? They're gonna maybe fire off a fire magic. think I'm going to draw a card with Soul Guide at end of turn. See if I can find exactly what I need, exactly what I'm looking for. Dawn's Truce would be fantastic, just sort of protect the creatures that I end up getting on the board. Would have been a really nice card to have before this point. Wouldn't care about gifting them a card if it gets rid of a Day of Judgment. Plus 3 at the end of turn, what have they got? Yeah, I'll set the Soul Guide to draw. Not really what I wanted. Neither is that. Oh, 5 Ender Ascension's fine. I can still fire magic if I've got a fire magic for 2. What have they got here? Well, the bolt of some description. Taking the time down. Looking for attacks. Another nesting bot. Got 5 mana here they have. They got yet fire magic. That's expected. Alright. Attack. Another nesting bot. They're gonna counter it. Lightning helix me. Okay. Don't particularly like that, but it's understandable. Here. I'm gonna blow up this Ascension, get a couple of maps. May as well put it on the nesting bot. They're gonna kill it, they're gonna kill it anyway. Passage is not exactly what I was after. Symbol of Forge, not exactly what I was after. Drawing 2 lands off its fours, really not particularly what I was gunning at. It's probably going to be another game loss. Sort of just lost all of my verve. Yeah, Revelation. Gain 3 life. Kill the nesting bot. Get another couple of maps. Not that I think it matters at this point. It's probably just another game loss. No point in blocking. Well, at least I get a surveil before I can get an explore. Oh, it's really not what I want. Not particularly helpful. Wow, demo field, also not what I want. Oh, Elegant Parlor. I think I'm just going to scoop. Yep. It's not gonna make any difference. That was a wow, pretty ugly couple of games, if we're being totally honest. Not awfully pleased with how that went. What I do is I might look to switch to get 1 Voice of Victory, 1 Doorkeeper Thrall. And honestly, pop in a couple of Boros Charms. Really like the flexibility of Boros Charm. I think the 2 Doorkeeper Thralls is fine. I think the 3 Voice of Victories will be alright. I'd rather be able to protect everything from board wipes. I mean, if I had anything to protect from board wipes, either of those games, especially that second game, it's a pretty straightforward win. So let's go again. See what we come up against. Yeah, Jeskai controls, you know, pretty they've got a lot of interaction, but it's pretty uninteractive to play against. I'm not the don't actually think it's a very fun deck. I think I can appreciate a lot of the meta at the moment. I think the blink decks, I think that's a lot of fun. It does some really cool things. I think a lot of the graveyard decks do a lot of cool things, but sort of Jeskai control feels I'd be too bored playing it in and out. But that's just me. On the draw, it's fine enough. They mulliganed. Turn 1 Foundry into Grease Wrench, turn 2 Sunbillow into either of these, and then see either a Multiverse Passage, maybe a Demo Field if they've got some landfall shenanigans going on or something. Looks like it's a, yep, turn 1 Lanoa. Amazing. Lightning Helix isn't too bad. Get rid of a Badger Mole if I need to. Which looks like they probably will have. What are they doing here? Oh, Dokola. It's a pretty easy target to Lightning Helix. Sort of the key to their entire deck functioning the way that they want it to. I mean, of course, that and the Badger Mole Cub, but yeah, far too good. In an era of fire design, that is for sure. I'm going to attack in with the Goblin. Oh, okay. Here I think I'm just going to let it die. I mean, I'll play a Voice Victory this turn. Next turn, Downey makes it so the Arpa can't block. It triggers twice. Airbender Ascension, very good card. Gonna airbend my Voice. Swing in for 4. And what have they got? Nope. Cool. Well, I'm gonna get lost the Airbender Ascension, honestly. I think that's bigger to get rid of than the Arpa. Yeah, it's going to be swinging for 3 in the air, but the value they get from Airbender Ascension being able to bounce, say, someone like Arpa every single turn, I think it's a little bit ridiculous. Got an Aang top of deck, got to keep an eye on that for turn after next. Familiar. Alright. That does sort of change things a little bit. I'm definitely going to pay it 2 life to get this in, because I'll cast Voice of Victory. I'll cast Downey, double spelling here is quite nice. I think I still do attack in, get the 2 mobilizers. If you want to double block the Voice, they can. I've got another one there. Oh, it's just blocked one of the tokens. Okay. It's fine by me. What are you going to airbend? Upper? Oh, Bramble, no, because then it pays the 2 mana. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's such a silly thing that happens where they can actually cast the adventure side of it. I don't think that's how the interaction should be, but I'm sure that that's how they designed it. I feel like it's just a little bit frustrating. Oh, here we go. Is it be a dock or is it going to be the avatar? Yep. And maybe had another Bramble Familiar or a dock. Or a Badger Mole Cub. That works too. What can I draw here that will save me the game? Not entirely sure. Maybe a firebender? Lightning Helix. Well, that's actually not too bad. That's Elegant Parlor. Jiroku's a nice draw for next turn. I only think the only chance I have of getting anything done here is to swing with absolutely everything. I don't think any other way that I am victorious here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to skip. Yeah, I mean this deck is does some pretty fantastic things. Definitely want the high noons. Definitely want the 4 bits of removal. Don't really feel like there's anything else that I desperately want. Don't think the Boros Charm does much here. Could give, yeah, 4 damage with double strike, indestructible. Really help with any of what they've got going on. Actually, the Dawn's Truces though. Right, let's get rid of, yeah, the Boros Charms. Not really going to be too useful here. Doorkeeper Throw, definitely want to keep those. Not really doing anything in my turn. One of those. One of the Firebenders. One of each of these. Downey's really quite nice in this sort of spot. One Evangelist. Would I rather have Evangelist or Downey? I think I'd rather have Downey in this sort of game. Legend of Roku, that's going to be too slow against this deck. I think it might be, so I'll cut that. Here we go. See what we can do. On the play, a couple of Arabella's. Get a Surveil, got the Wrath in hand. Sure, it's probably a bit of a risky keep. Actually, FOMO's nice. I can play the FOMO and bin a nesting bot or an Arabella for that double. Gonna play the Arabella first. See if I can get the damage in. And with the FOMO there, it feels a little bit better. It means that I get a rummage. Get hopefully hit a 3rd land, maybe get to a 4 land in time to be able to Avatar's Wrath something if it gets too dangerous. Oh, another animal. Okay, that's fine by me. Elegant Parlor here is quite nice. Yeah, I mean, we'll bin the nesting bot. Play a FOMO. Honestly, just bin another nesting bot, unfortunately, to get a draw. Oh, I shouldn't have played the Elegant Parlor. It's my own fault, though. It's going to be probably not going to want to or need to Wrath this next turn anyway. It does have 5, so there's a chance that something pretty silly could happen. Nature's Rhythm. That's going to airbend the Arabella. That's fine. Greasefinch Goblin. I think I'd do a Greasefinch and just play the Arabella back. Absolutely fine by me. Warlock. Upper. Oh, they're gonna do some shenanigans. Honestly, not the end of the world though, with the Avatar's Wrath in hand. Are they going to get the Arabella again? No, upper. Oh, they're just going to combo off here. I mean, this is a non-deterministic loop at this point. They can do this as much as he wants. He's not going to be able to win the game. Not this turn. Yeah, I mean, look, we're just twiddling his thumb at this point. He can't win. If he times out, what sort of, he's going to be doing this for 20 minutes. I was happy sitting here passing things through. He's going to airbend the Yang. Doesn't matter at all though. Or would have been the Yang, sorry. Oh, it's great that this is non-deterministic. Yeah, it's got no mark. Pass it next to him for 2? No, I can't even. It's, you can do this as many times as you want, mate. What's he? What's he usually? He's going to run down time. It's actually going to be exciting to see exactly how long he keeps us up for. I mean, he shouldn't have played the Arabella in the end. So going to play that and airbend it. Okay. Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, I made a bit of a big oopsie there playing the Arabella from exile airbended instead of holding up the removal. Certainly would have been the sensible thing to do, hold up the removal. But can't always be sensible. Might be the last game for this wee session here, depending on how things go. Looks like I'm going to be, generally when I hit a little bit of a lull, the goal is to, yes, keep a hand. The goal is to just move back to, you know, make a bunch of tokens with War Leader's Call and see how that goes. So we'll see how we're feeling. But that's what usually gets me out of nice sticky spots. Worker, Grease Wrench. Black White Bats. just going to get rid of the quest caller now. And double spell next turn with FOMO and Grease Wrench. Just stopping the quest caller I think is just it's quite nice. Especially when they're already low on cards. What are you going to do? Oh, Shelter by Ghost. Well, that's fine. Demo field. Fear of missing out. Honestly, just going to get rid of this Fabled Passage. Yeah, not the end of the world. Sacred Foundry on the draw. And if I draw a servo, that would be perfect. Draw servo, discard with Grease Wrench, then get in with the FOMO double attack. Darkstar Augur. I feel like that's okay. Oh, actually, that's 5 Ender Ascension, 5 Ender Ascension. And attack. Essence Channeler. It's 5. Ah, amazing. Attack with everything. Actually going to target one of the firebenders. Because regardless, if they block the FOMO with the Essence Channeler, means I'm still going to be able to get another attack and have my firebenders Ascensions all ready to go. May as well pay that to the extra damage rate. Don't care about them putting the counters on that. Get the Firebender's Ascension up to 4. We may as well trigger another couple of times. Doesn't really matter. Next turn, even with the 3 extra life, may well be lethal with the double battle cry or the triple battle cry from Sanguine Evangelists. No blocks. Copy all the triggers. If they block 6, they take 16. Yep. Very nice. That's how we like it to go. What do we want here? Probably want a couple of Aravathar's Wraths. Maybe 1 Day of Judgment. Dawn's Truth, Wreck Raids. Seems pretty right to me. Indestructible's not going to help too much here. Doorkeeper Thrall is an absolute must to stop some of the life gain. I'm going to put in 1 day. Actually, just going to take out a Delny this game. I think the Sanguine Evangelist is going to be a little bit more helpful than the Delny. I'm going to take out 1 Firebender Ascension. And yeah, 1 Lightning Helix. I can still keep the 3 Arabellas. So a little bit of a better start this time. See what being on the draw will be for me. Now this is risky. I could keep. Very low curve. Draw another land. I should be fine. We risk it. Oh, interesting. What do I want here? I need pressure with the grease wrench. Alright, now a land here would be absolutely necessary. That's fine. You can deep cabin me all you like. Yep. Get rid of the kill spell. Yep. And nesting bot go. Not really how we wanted it to be. Tap 4. I think I just scoop early. Don't waste anyone's time. I mean, maybe shouldn't have kept the one lander. I think I'm still reasonably happy with the 60 here. A little bit of dead air today, but I look always happy enough with that. Unfortunately, still feeling a little bit congested. Oh, don't particularly like this. Get a surveil. I mean, Dawn's Truth, get lost. Sure, I can play the Roku on 4 if I really need to. Air Temple is tapped though as well, unless I draw a basic. But hopefully it's enough to be able to sort of stay in the game for as long as possible. No, don't want a multiversal passage, already at 4. Not in desperate dire need for anything. Cool, well I'll keep up the Dawn's Truths just in case there is a bat coming down. Okay, I was going to let it resolve and kill it. They do get to look at my hand, but I'm fine enough with that. Alright, Vanity tapped, and we pass the turn. Uncounterable bat. Do I want that to stick around? No, that would get them a little bit too much card advantage. They did mulligan, so it's feels pretty nice to be up on cards. And with the Legend of Roku there, what do we got? Oh, it's pretty good. Play all 3 of the next turn. Bat, that's alright. Ooh. Get rid of the Legend of Roku. Interesting. Simple and Verge. Save an Evangelist. And Grease Wrench, yeah. I can exile something that's sort of okay with me. I'd rather have that than the Firebender Ascension being put under the enchantment. Hopefully I can maybe draw into some sort of removal and get rid of the Evangelist or the Flyer. Should be there. Ooh, Grease Wrench. Not a bad call actually when I've got this many cards in hand. The Momo, we'll be gaining a little bit of life. I'll take it. Keeping on top. Interesting. pass turn there. Drawing some removal would be exactly what I want right now. Get rid of that bat. Oh, okay, he's offspringing it. I think that's alright. Oh, seam rip. What are you going to target? The Ascension? No. Yeah. Gonna give my stuff Hexproof this turn. Need to keep the Ascension around if I want to achieve anything really. Oh, amazing. Actually just going to kill the creature rather than killing the Sheltered by Ghost because I can pay for it. Not entirely worried. Or Mountain. And Lightning Helix. The Augur. Get in for a wee bit. They can block whatever they want. I'm really not too fast even if they block the Evangelist. Block nothing? Fantastic. Ooh, another Sheltered by Ghosts. That's 100% okay with me. Can get my Roku mana, I'll play the Avatar's Wrath next turn. Let's add a white. Am going to Avatar's Wrath and keep the soldier around. Gets rid of the Darkstar Augur, which is phenomenal. Oh, and it's just a scoop. Amazing. Alright. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to end off. End with a bit of a win. Sometimes things go better for you on days than others. And look, you know, Arena's not the most consistent when it comes to, you know, how your hands are, how many lands you draw. Everyone knows. It's no secret. But if you did join me, thank you for joining me. If you didn't, well, that's fine as well. And I will see you around for some more, likely, Boros Standard Magic. Have a great week, and enjoy your weekends if I don't see you before then. Alright, take care. Bye.